Hello guys, this is day 1 of my 365-day challenge and we are starting with the most important tool, ChatGPT. This is actually my most favorite AI tool and I use it every single day. Honestly, I can't even imagine my life without it now because it saves me a lot of time and make everything easier for me. So, in this video, I'm going to show you how to actually use it in a proper way to improve your work and your daily life. So we'll start with the basic. Let's first sign up. So we can sign up for free here or you can log in. So I already sign up with my Gmail account. You can also sign up with a phone number. So we have option to sign up with Apple, Google and phone number. So let me sign with my phone number. Continue. Yes, then because I have set multiple I have set multiple authentication methods, so I have to put my pin. So let's authenticator to 007. Yeah, I already logged in. Now you can see the dashboard. Yeah, let's start with the simple. I will ask, you can get the new chart. So in new chart, I will ask what is AI in simple term. You can see it gives a clear answer, but here's the problem. Most people stop here, and that's why they don't get the real value from the chat GPT. Now let's improve it further. So I'm going to ask what is AI in simple term with a real life example. Now the answer is much clear and more useful. You can see. So AI is means make computers smart so they can think and learn like a human. And real life example super easy chat. We can ask question, it understand, give human like answer, like talking to smart person online, navigation like a smart guide who know all the road. So yeah, you can see it's a better answer, and it's also structured and easier to understand. And even if you want to go into further, like if you want to ask like in a detail, we can, like let's say I'm going to ask, hey I act as a teacher, act as a teacher, exp- and explain AI in simple term with three real world examples. So you can, now we can even see the better answer. AI is when you teach computer to think, learn, and make decisions like a human. Instead of just doing what you tell them, AI can learn from data, understand pattern, improve with experience. And for simple classroom example, imagine teaching a child how to recognize a dog. You should show many picture of dog. The child learns what dog look like. So so I mean the key idea is that the quality of your result depend on how you ask. So more specific you ask, and then better answer you get. Next, how to prompt like a pro. So before you go further, this is the most important skill in a chat GPT. So most people think chat GPT is not powerful, but the real issue is how they use it. So we have a prompt formula. So if you use this formula, you can get you can get much better response. So the formula is the task role task. You can put context format format constraint. So this 5, if you put this 5, then you can get much better response. Even you can give a reasoning. So reasoning and step condition. So let's start with a let's do step by step. So I'm doing this in new chart. So let's ask create a create a workout plan. So you get, yeah, 5 days beginner workout plans. So you just this is too generic. Okay, let's ask ChatGPT create a workout plan. Workout plan. Just ask create a workout plan. So if you ask this, we'll get a simple answer, clear answer, but it's not specific. So we don't know like this exercise for beginner or for advanced. So to make it better, we can add a context. So create a so what did we ask? We asked create a just workout plan. So I'm going to ask same thing but with a context. Create a workout plan for beginners focus on muscle gain. So you can see we have now better answer. So goal is build a muscle, learn proper form, stay consistent structure. So we can see is much better response from the previous one. Now to make it even more better, i'm going to add a rule. So before we ask create a workout plan for beginner, focus on muscle gain. So now I'm asking the same thing, but I'm going to mention act as a professional. So act as a professional coach, fitness coach. I'm just need and I want to copy because I'm too lazy to type every time. So copy and paste next time this one as well. So now the ChatGPT will act as a fitness coach. So it also saying now. So all right, I'll coach you like out like a real beginner client in the gym. So simple structure and result focus, no fluff, no overwhelm. So we can see like we have a full body program. I'm not going to explain everything like what's a workout like everything because it will take so much time if I explain everything. So but yeah, you can see it's much better response now. So now let's add a format as well. So now so the format I can say format is a what you can use any format. So I'm using format it as a table with exercise sets and reps. So you can guess now. So we'll get much better structured workout. So you can see that we have exercise set reps and is in table format because we ask to give it in table format. And now we can add a constraint as well. I'm going to copy this previous question and paste here and add So it keep, you can add anything like, so I'm, is it, so I think I can add maybe, let's keep each session, keep each session under 45 minutes, under 45 minutes. I'll copy again because we need to add small points here, so let's do this. So here's a professional beginner focused muscle gain plan designed to be effective, time effective, 45 less than 45 minutes and easy to follow. So you got response. So it's 3 day weekly full body. Example Monday to Friday, Monday to Wednesday, Friday, and each session 45 minutes. So we got the response in table format, and estimated time is 40 minutes. So we ask for it's the workout session should be less than 45 minutes. So this plan according to the constant rate and the format we ask. And so last I'm going to add a reasoning. So, um, so I'll just explain why those exercises are included. So why those are included. So absolutely, here's a course level beginner program built for muscle gain, proper technique and efficiency. Less than 45 minute session. I have included a clear reason so you understand why each exercise matters. So we can see the reason why those exercises are included for that goal. So we can see like it's still in the table format, and we have a whatever we ask exercise set reps in table format, and we have a another column which is the why it's included, so we can see the answer, which is, I can say this is the perfect answer. And now if you ask everything like the, so whatever we asked before, I just want to copy and paste here. So let's so in so we can do one thing, we can make the response better step by step. We don't have to write everything in one prompt, but you can also do in one prompt. So if you can ask before we ask one by one, but I'm doing like all the prompt in one, on all the question in one prompt. So I'm so I type act as a professional fitness coach, create a workout plan for beginner, focus on muscle gain, format it as a table with exercise set and reps, and keep each session under 45 minutes, and why those are included, and you'll get the same response, almost similar is the response. So yeah, you can see we got the table format like exercise set reps and why it's included. So for JB full body, weekly rotation, everything. So I think this is the perfect answer. So this is how we can prompt like a pro, and we can say we already saw this is the big difference between average output and a powerful output, and I can explain more like with another example. So I'm going to ask ChatGPT create a login form. So if you ask just create a login form, you'll just get a simple form, and but we don't know, like we can get like any form, and we can't do it for everything. So because it's too generic, so I have to mention. So if you want a better answer, we have to ask create a login form to make it better. So I'm just do it for reference. I will say this is very weak And to make it better, we can ask create a login form, create a login form with a email and password validation. So even you can make it better. So you can say this is okay, but we can to make it even more advanced. We can so create a login form with the email and password validation, and I'll add a user best practice, user best practice, user best practice with a step by step, with a step by step. So I just want to make clear because the rule is if you become a more specific, you add a context, you can get a much better result. So I'm not going to ask this because I just try to give the example, so we don't need this. Now let's move to coding section. So I'm just trying. Maybe let's get the new chart. So I'll delete this. You can delete the chart by just clicking the right click and just get the option to delete. So I'm going to start on a new chart. So create a I'm going to type create a simple Next.js project structure with, with a page and components. So we got the answer. So we have a simple Next.js project is structured. I'm not going to explain everything in a detail. I just wanted to give an example. So we already got a Next.js project is structured. So now I'm going to ask. We have all the component here. Let's build something. So now create a React login, create a React login form with a email and password validation. Fix the error. We don't have to just for now. Let's get this answer first. So sometimes it takes longer to generate the answer. So now we got the JavaScript. This for the validation. So now exit. we also have an option to preview, so we can preview how this code will look like when you run in the local system. So yeah, we can see like we don't have to actually run in your local computer because we have the new feature here in ChatGPT. So if you click on this preview button, we can see the you can see in how it will look like before even you run in the computer. So this is really good feature. So next I want to explain how you can use ChatGPT for your productivity. So for example, there is so many, we can do so many things with the ChatGPT. So by I'm going to like you can use a, for example, I just want to summarize the this all this we learn in the previous response. I just want to put them in a bullet point. So if you ask, let's summarize all the previous response in bullet point. So we already got this. So you learn this. Next is app structure. So you already got. So you got everything like in a bullet point. You can ask anything. So you can give me kit a workout, kit a 30 days, 30 days AI learning plan. So you can ask anything. You can ask ChatGPT to create a schedule for you, to make a plan for your day, for your month, for the week, or for whole year. So it gave me 30 days AI learning plan. So week one foundation, understand AI properly. So what I'm going to do from day one to day three, four, five, day six, seven. So yeah, we can see this is like perfect planning for AI learning for 30 days. Next we have a web search. I think this is really cool feature because now we don't have to we don't have to go in a browser and search in a browser like Chrome. You don't have to, you can just do everything in a ChatGPT now. We just click on a web search and can ask anything. So I'm asking what's happening in Nepal right now, like in a let's say in a be bit specific, so in protocol and in products. So you can see it is a simple update breakdown for what's happening in Nepal right now. Yeah, so Nepal politics 2026, what's going on? Massive political change, biggest shift in years. Nepal just had a major election and Rashtriya Tantra Party, big one big landslide victory. So it's everything. You don't have to search in a browser, and it also showing which website has covered this information. So the time of India, the rising Nepal. Okay, now let's move to the feature research. So we can see we have so many features. So we can add a file, recent file, git image, deep research, web search, and we have more options. So agent mode, add source, canvas, and I think let's go with the no. We already did. Let's upload files first. So how we can upload a file? We just click on upload button and we can upload any file. So let's say I'm going to upload this one. So agile plan short presentation, and we can do anything with the file. So I'm just asking to summarize the document in simple terms. Summarize the document in simple term. So finally we have answer. So this plan shows how to improve a business in 2 months using agile method. So step by step improvement. So month one, month two, month three. I mean just month one and month two. So in one line, first fix customer management, then optimize operation using small fast improvement. And you get the suggestion as well. So if it's saying if you want, I can turn this into startup ready education plan with a stack with a tech stack and timeline for your project, which is really cool. And let's say let's add another file, but this time add a I'm going to add a logo. So and ask, you can ask anything, but I'm going to ask like what's happening. This is my image. What is happening in this, or just what is this image about? So you got the answer. The file you said is SVG logo vector image, not a photo slide. So what is about? So it is a graphic logo design made using shape and path, not pixel, like JPG PNG. And it is for brand logo, icons, UI graphics. So from the structure, it contains vector path and symbol, code, base and drawing instruction. So and it's scalable logo, graphic file used for branding or UI design. Okay, so this time I added another image. So this time I have a this is a picture, so not a PNG file, not a PNG file. So let's ask again. Tell me about this picture. Tell me about this picture. So so what is this picture? So a young man is standing outdoor, learning casually on drilling. He's wearing a black and white checkered shirt and dark pants. So yeah, we can see it's a good explanation about the picture. Next we have a research feature. So this is really good feature. If you really want to know in detail about any topic, we can use this feature. So because this is a deep research, it will take so much time. Sometimes it takes more than half an hour. But for this example, it took me 14 minutes because so I stopped the recording. And so you can just like for example, if you have to ask anything, what is, let's say what is trend, what is trending in AI in 2026, let's say right 2026. So it will it will do a lot of research. So for the previous example, it it searched, it had 380 search, so we can see. So I'm guessing yeah, it will take maybe another 20 minutes or 15 minutes, minimum 10 minutes. So I just want to like so a previous example, because I don't want to wait another 10-15 minutes for the end response. So so yeah, you can see I already got the response from the previous from the previous question. So we can see here. So this is the end response we have. So forecasting the most AI trend in 2026, we can say we can read this a lot of information. So yeah, I think yeah, this is a really cool feature. And it's also there is also a comparison table for the top 12 tools. So it's and graph. Yeah, so this is a really good feature. So next I'm going to explain about the voice feature. And using this feature you can just talk instead of typing, and it feels like a real assistant. So we can do that by just clicking on this icon. So let's start. Hey, how are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. How about you? What's on your mind today?
Yeah, I'm doing great. Can you speak Nepali?
Of course, I'll keep it nice and clear. So, what should we dive into?
We can also instead of typing we can just speak here. So if you use this option, instead of writing everything in the input field, it can just it will just convert it into the text. So for example, I'm just saying, hey, can you explain me what's agile project management? Yeah, so you can see whatever I speak in the mic, so it give me in the, so I don't have to type every time. I can just speak in the mic. So yeah, that's good. So we can. So next we have a the feature agent mode. This honestly, this is one of my favorite feature in a ChatGPT. So using you can you do a lot of work using a agent mode. It's, so for example, you can just connect with a LinkedIn or like Instagram, Snapchat, and instead of you send a message, you connect with the people. The agent, this feature will do everything for you. So it's really cool feature. So let me start with the example. So I'm going to ask, let's start in a new chat. So I'm going to ask a send a send a flow request to 10 software engineers in LinkedIn. Oh, my bad. So actually, I'll just stop this. So I have to make sure that I click on the agent mode. So we have a agent mode here. So now this 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 will work as an agent. So this will try to log in my LinkedIn account and find a 10. So you can see um, the response. So I have drafted personalized connection note for the first software engineering. Corina Chen. The note reads, "Hi Corina, I'm full stack developer working with a tech startup focus on helping a student gain real world experience. Would love to connect and learn from you, Johnny." So, send asking my permission to send invite. So once you approve, I can send this request and repeat the same process for 9 more software engineers with similar personalized notes. So it's asking me if shall I proceed to send this connection invitation. So I can say yes. So we can see it's searching and doing everything in the background. So I don't have to do anything. So trust me, this is really cool feature. So it's doing all of work. I don't even touch anything. So it just, so we can see what's happening in the background as well. Um, I will stop the video because it will take maybe 5-6 minutes because so what's happening in the background. So first is look for the professional software engineering, and then try to try to send a pull request. And also some people have a note, we have to send the note, and so it's doing everything like in the background, so that's why it's taking more time. So that's why I have to stop the video, and I can continue after finish this. So you can see, yeah, so it's done now. So all, so it already sent the connection request to 10 software engineering, so including individual from Canva, Google, UTS, and Atlassian. And it's asking if you'd like to connect or message any of them directly, just let me know. So I can do anything, I can message them, I can even I can post from here on LinkedIn. So see, that's why the agent mode is one of my favorite ChatGPT features. So next, let's move to different feature, which is a quiz. I already did some work before, but let's do again from the start. So using this feature, you can test your skill, or we can prepare any quiz for anything. So I'm just asking, uh, prepare a quiz, prepare a quiz to test my skill on agile project management. This will take few seconds, so I can wait. So you can see how nice this UI. So I think, yeah, it's preparing 10 questions. So it's already generated 10 quiz. So you can read the question as well. So what is the main purpose of a sprint retrospective? So we can choose any of them according to your knowledge. So but I think, what's the main purpose of the sprint retrospective? I think to estimate, to review the teamwork and improve. So I think it should be D. So you can continue with other question as well. So I'm not going to do everything here. But yeah, I think, yeah, this is a really good feature. So you don't have to do anything. You just use this feature to create a quiz. So next, I'm going to explain about memory and personalization. So we can do that. You can so it means, yeah, if you, let's start with a example. So for example, uh, I need to customize myself. So you can go to personalization section, and you can change everything. So you can change your style, tone, your character, and your profession, everything. So I haven't done anything, so I can, for example, so everything is default by now. So I'm just choosing style as a professional, and I just keep everything by default, and then I'll just put seed, and an occupation, let's say software engineer, and more about yours. I think, yeah, that's all. And also memory. So let's charge it. So it means if you save a memory, it will reference. So if you are asking any questions in the chat GPT, you will use going to use this memory for the reference. So let's save it, and we can ask, if you ask anything about yourself, then it can tell you. So yeah, for example, I'm going to, so what is my background, what is my name and background. So you can, so here's what I know about you from our interaction. So your name is Sid Sharma, you also go by Sid, and professional background. You are full stack software engineer with a strong expertise in, because this all know from the memory and also from the personalization section. The great feature we have is a custom GPT. We can think of custom GPT as a chat GPT, but with a specific job. Instead of general assistant is your personal coding coach, meal planner, or maybe brand writer. You can build it once and it always remember your rules. Let's understand better with the example. So let's create a new GPT. So I'm gonna write it like just seed learning agile. So you can add a description, instruction, and you can also add upload a files here. So I'm not doing anything here. I just want to make it small. So I'm going to upload the file. So you can see it's only seed learning agile here. So once you add more instruction, more information, or more file, and this will be updated, and this is preview. You can see here how this will look after you finish the GPT. So let's add a file. So going to use the JSON file, which is the agile plan presentation, and I'm going to write help me prepare for my agile project management job. So so this will give you more better response, and after finish this response we can see the update here on the right side, and I can just click and create, and I can make a public or only me, or I can upload to the GPT store. I can do it, and you can choose one of these. So for now I'm just doing only me, because it doesn't have any information, so I just want to keep it to me, and yeah, and save it. So GPT is published now, so we can check our GPT here. So here we can see our, so this is learning agile. So you can ask mock a scrum and master interview, review agile resume, explain scrum and kanban simply. So you can confirm again with a cops explore GPT, and you can click on my GPT, and yeah, you can see here. So we so I created two GPT. One is a build seed builds AI, and another one is seed learning agile. So another great feature we have is a uh, so an, another great feature we have is a connector. So we can connect apps. So next I'm going to explain about the connector. So we can use a connector to to do a specific work. So for example, I'm going to you can use anything. So we we can connect, go to the plus option and click on more, and you can add sources here as well. But I'm going to add I'm going to you can connect any app. So I can use a Google Calendar. Let's say I'm going to write I'm connecting Google Calendar. So I have to approve or approve this, continue, and I can select all, and yes I can, yeah, I can ask like what is what is on my calendar this week. Do I have a free time or day off? So you got the response. So I check your available data, and there are no calendar event meeting scheduled stored or connected right now. Current status: no event found for this week. Or so I don't currently have access to actual calendar like oh, it says I don't have access. Actually, I forgot to add the Google Calendar, so I have to make sure I have a selected Google Calendar. So now I'll get a accurate response. Okay, let's ask the same question again. What's in my calendar this week? Do I have free time day off? Phew. I'm checking your calendar for this week and I'll map out your free block and any full days off. So talk to your Google Calendar. So this week this week on your calendar. So I have a 7 to 8 rent pay for status busy, and I have Monday I have a agile practitioner exam busy, and also I have a 6 to 6:30 Monday 14 April. So we can see it's all information from the calendar.